Perhaps we've all experienced moments of feeling betrayed, disappointed, or even hurt by those closest to us, family and friends. These are the people who are supposed to offer comfort, understanding and joy, yet sometimes they bring nothing but negativity into our lives. In such moments, we often find ourselves questioning, should I continue maintaining this relationship? Family and friendship, as sacred as they may be, do not always lead to peace and happiness. The Stoic philosophy teaches us that our well-being and inner peace should never be compromised, even if that means ending a relationship with someone we hold dear. It's a tough decision, but Stoicism encourages us to prioritize our mental health and autonomy. In this article, we'll explore 9 signs that indicate it may be time to end contact with someone, even if they are a close family member or friend. By understanding these signs through the lens of Stoic thought, you may find the courage and clarity to make difficult decisions in your relationships, decisions that can protect your peace and foster personal growth. Let's dive in. Sign number 1. When you feel drained after every interaction. Have you ever found yourself feeling completely exhausted after meeting with a friend or family member who you once cherished? The weight of every conversation, every exchange, leaves you mentally and emotionally depleted. It's as if their presence itself draws out your energy, leaving you with nothing but fatigue and stress. This is one of the clearest signs that the relationship may no longer serve your well-being. Stoicism teaches us to protect our inner tranquility and peace, which is why it's essential to recognize when relationships are no longer nourishing us. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." This reminds us that while we can't control others, we can control how we allow them to affect us. If a relationship consistently drains your energy, it may be time to consider letting go, no matter how close the person is. Often the problem lies not in the fact that the other person is a bad person, but rather that their energy, actions, or behaviors are incompatible with yours. As Marcus Aurelius noted, we should waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. This means that maintaining relationships that leave us feeling drained only detracts from our ability to live virtuously and peacefully. Sign number 2. If you feel distressed after seeing them, there are people in life who, at one point, may have brought joy, comfort, and excitement to our days. However, over time, you may notice that being around them no longer feels uplifting. Instead of leaving an interaction feeling fulfilled, you might feel distressed, anxious, or unsettled. This change in emotional response can be a significant indicator that the relationship is no longer beneficial to your mental and emotional state. The Stoics emphasized the importance of emotional resilience and the control we have over how we respond to external events. If meeting with someone consistently brings discomfort and distress, it may be time to reevaluate the relationship. Instead of forcing yourself to continue engaging with someone who leaves you emotionally drained, remember that your emotional well-being should come first. Happiness depends upon ourselves, said Aristotle. Stoicism follows this principle, urging us to seek out relationships that enhance our peace, not disrupt it. Sign number 3. They show indifference toward your struggles. There is no greater emotional disconnect than when someone dismisses or ignores your pain and struggles. If a person constantly downplays your hardships, or worse, acts indifferent to your suffering, it's a sign that the relationship is not built on mutual respect or empathy. Whether it's a family member who seems uninterested in your challenges, or a friend who brushes off your concerns with a joke or a sarcastic comment, their lack of emotional engagement is a profound sign that they may not be contributing positively to your life. The Stoics understood the importance of respecting others' emotions. Seneca once said, We suffer more often in imagination than in reality, highlighting how emotional struggles can be amplified by others' disregard. A true Stoic recognizes that compassion and understanding for others' pain are fundamental to building lasting, healthy relationships. If someone repeatedly shows indifference to your struggles, it may be time to distance yourself. Sign number 4. They try to control your life. Choices. Healthy relationships should offer freedom, respect, and support, not control. If you notice that a family member or friend is constantly trying to dictate your decisions, be it personal, professional, or emotional, it can be a major red flag. Whether it's subtle manipulation or overt demands, these actions encroach upon your autonomy and self-governance, which are essential for living a peaceful and fulfilling life. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Stoic thought values personal autonomy and self-reliance, and being in a relationship where someone tries to control your decisions goes against this principle. If you feel that your freedom is being compromised by a relationship, it's essential to reevaluate whether that relationship is truly supportive. Sign number 5. They constantly criticize you. It's one thing to receive constructive feedback from a friend or family member who cares about your growth. It's another when every conversation feels like an opportunity for them to criticize you, your actions, or your choices. Over time, constant criticism can erode your self-esteem and make you feel inadequate, regardless of how much you try to improve. The Stoics believed that criticism should be used as a tool for personal growth, not as a weapon for belittling others. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." If a person in your life seems to have a never-ending list of faults to point out in you, it may be time to set boundaries or even sever ties. You deserve relationships that uplift and encourage you, not ones that constantly make you question your worth. Sign number 6. They bring out the worst in you. Do you find that you behave in ways that don't align with your values when you're around a particular person? Maybe you become defensive, overly anxious, or even aggressive, which goes against the calm and rational mindset that Stoicism promotes. Certain relationships can bring out negative traits in us that we might not typically display. If you notice that being around someone consistently leads you to act in ways you're not proud of, it may be time to reconsider that relationship. In Stoic philosophy, the goal is to maintain inner peace and virtue, no matter the external circumstances. If a relationship makes it harder for you to stay true to your core principles, it's important to step back. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. By distancing yourself from toxic relationships, you protect your own growth and preserve your inner harmony. Sign number 7. They don't celebrate your successes. A true friend or family member is someone who celebrates your victories, whether big or small. If you find that someone close to you consistently downplays your accomplishments or worse, becomes envious and dismissive when you succeed, it's a sign that they are not supporting you in the way that you deserve. Stoic philosophy teaches us to embrace joy in others' successes without jealousy. Epictetus remarked, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." If someone cannot celebrate your happiness or success without undermining it, it may indicate a lack of genuine affection or respect. Sign number 8. They are always negative. We all go through tough times, and it's natural to express frustration or sadness. The Stoics, particularly Seneca, emphasized the importance of cultivating a positive and resilient mindset. "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality," he said, reminding us that our perception of hardship is often worse than the reality. If someone's constant negativity is hindering your ability to think and feel positively, it may be time to reassess the relationship. Sign number 9. They don't respect your boundaries. Respect for personal boundaries is essential for any healthy relationship. If you find that someone continually ignores your boundaries, whether they are emotional, physical, or mental, it's a clear sign that they are not treating you with the respect and care you deserve. Whether it's constantly demanding your time, dismissing your need for space, or pushing you to do things you're not comfortable with, these actions can lead to resentment and anxiety. As Stoics, we understand the importance of setting boundaries for our mental and emotional well-being. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." In relationships, it's essential that both parties respect each other's autonomy and personal space. If someone repeatedly violates your boundaries, it may be time to step away. Conclusion: protecting your peace. In Stoicism, the pursuit of inner tranquility and personal growth is of utmost importance. Relationships, while meaningful and fulfilling, should never come at the expense of your peace and well-being. By recognizing the signs of toxic relationships, whether with family or friends, you can take steps to protect yourself and ensure that your connections are ones that support and enhance your life. Stoic wisdom teaches us to focus on what is within our control, our responses, our actions, and our decisions. Sometimes, letting go of relationships that no longer serve us is the wisest course of action. Remember that, as Marcus Aurelius said,